Alrighty, so this is the first episode of the Three Guys in a Bar, right? Three Guys in a Bar, at least for now.
For now,
podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, gonna big time,
Hitting the big time on YouTube.
fame and fortune. This is the first steps. All right, so we're gonna cover a couple topics today. Mainly just YouTube, gaming industry, Nintendo Direct, and we'll see how we feel after that. So, all right, I'm Evan,
Alan,
Jason.
and
we are the three guys in a bar.
yep, basically.
Something vaguely resembling
For now.
a bar. For now.
For now.
Working title.
Working title, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if it sticks.
Patent pending.
Patent pending, exactly. All right, so Alan, what's your experience with YouTube? Like,
Well, besides middle school, where there was like little effort as possible, and like it's like, oh, this is great, why don't you do it? It's like I've actually been on it for a while, but not as a content creator.
yeah,
But it's like, it's just like interesting to see how much it's grown, because there wasn't a such thing as a 1 million subscriber channel when I first got into it.
yeah. What was that, like 2006, 2007, something like that?
Maybe 8, 09.
Yeah,
Around
Something like that, yeah.
It's 08 or 09, and that would be when Fred
Oh God.
hit 1 million, and then he signed a contract with Nickelodeon, and
Oh.
it went to shit.
Oh yeah, I think we all fondly remember that.
Don't remind me about that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, it's like I've been around it for a while. Like I was on it since it was actually 5-star ratings versus a like-dislike
I remember
ratio.
Yep.
Still
was
like that
the
better.
good times.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, not really.
I mean, yeah, for me, I mean, I'm kind of on the same boat with Alan. I think we joined around the same time. Yeah, Flip Video. I don't know if you guys know about that, but there's a little camcorder, shitty camcorder called Flip Video. It's made like for kids, kind of. But yeah, instead of using a screen capture like program, I would use that on like the very first like video. So I would like somehow prop it up and like record the computer screen with my like shitty Flip Video. It was really, really, really bad.
Should have just went with Hypercam.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I mean, it was really bad. Do you remember that one sleepover we had? Me and Alan had a sleepover, and
Yeah, you can see my reflection in it.
yeah, you can see Alan's like bed head from like the night before, and it's just like in the reflection. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with Alan. Been on and off of it ever since 2007, 2008. Yeah, I remember Fred. Unfortunately, I think we all like this is seared into our minds. But
We remember
Who
too
was
much.
behind him?
what do you mean? Oh,
Right behind him.
What was it? Nigahiga, maybe?
Maybe.
I think
Maybe.
something like that.
I don't remember.
But I know what was the other one? Smosh, maybe?
Probably.
Something.
So
along
I
those
was
lines.
on Social Blade recently, and you could see, like, I looked up a channel, and it had like 300,000 subscribers.
Right.
Back in the time we're talking about, this is maybe top 20 channels, and only 20 channels would have this.
Yeah.
According to Social Blade, there's 25,000 channels that have 300,000 subscribers at least.
Holy moly.
Like, that's how huge the platforms has grown.
Yeah, it's grown. I mean, it's grown exponentially. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that like Google had something to do with it because I don't really like Google owning YouTube.
But at the
like,
same time, Google had something to do with it.
yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
intertwining Google and YouTube together just sort of created this gigantic internet conglomerate.
Yeah.
And that just,
yeah.
that really edged things along.
Yeah, and I mean, content creation, as an actual job is now viable. I mean, back then, I don't even know if there was ad revenue back in Fred's time.
There may have been, but like if you said, "Oh, my job was making YouTube videos," you get laughed at.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like.
I don't know, I'm sure one of you guys know, but like, yeah, it wasn't a job. Now it's like actually a job. It's something that is viable, and it's more than viable
And
actually.
it's vaguely respected. Like
yeah.
obviously you're still gonna see here out now. You do what? You make videos for YouTube, and you get paid for this?
Yeah, it's wild.
It is pretty wild, but at the same time, it's not really that much different from like like celebrities and like entertainers like making a TV show or making a movie. It's just on a different like scale.
Yeah, it definitely. And I mean, it's only going to get more respected from here. It's
Absolutely.
It's something. I mean, it's not one of those jobs that's going to be permanent. Like I always have this thing where it's like, some jobs like my dad used to edit videos for people, like home videos. But this was like late 90s, early 2000s. But whenever, the Windows Movie Maker came out and Mac, what's the one for Mac? What is it, like iMovie or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, ever since that came out, people have been editing themselves, and he just kind of like ran out of business. So,
Can we make a lyric video with a blue background and then the white text?
oh yeah.
Just
Oh
have
man,
that as like a...
that was like 2008 summed up, along with Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog.
But yeah, what I was saying, like, it's not, it's one of those jobs that like, sure it can progress, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna last long.
Yeah, like you have to be if you want to be like these YouTube or like even like Twitch like stars, you have to be like really devoted. You have to be really good at what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Like you're like the top 1%, like less than 1%.
Oh yeah, you got to stand out big time.
Exactly. And it's really hard to do that. It's considering like if you started 10 years ago, like the time frame you guys were talking about, this would be so much easier. But like starting out now, that's gonna be that'll be really really difficult.
Oh yeah.
The effort you got to put into it is so high now.
Mm-hmm.
You need like a flashy thumbnail. You need
Yeah.
high quality stuff, and it's like the videos where it's the Numa guy doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's still out there and people upload it, but it's not going anywhere based off of how like some people have turned their channels into like legit businesses. Some have like health insurance and stuff.
Yeah, they hire editors. I mean, it's like the whole kit and caboodle.
Producers
but like,
and all that.
Yeah, I mean, like with what is it, like Screen Junkies or something like that, with like the red circle and the arrow pointing to the red circle.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of it's lots of channels just kind of have the red circle over it with like the arrow pointing to it, and I mean it's really you're advertising for people, like for people's time basically, is like what you're doing with thumbnails, and it's just kind of crazy how like it's progressed. I don't even think. What's up?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. I don't even
agreeing
think.
with you.
I don't even think that like the original YouTube had like thumbnails that you could pick. Like I think it was just like a random still. Like I don't think you could actually pick thumbnails.
I think like you could pick out of like a couple like series of thumbnails. Like you couldn't choose your own.
Yeah.
Or at least from what I remember, way back when.
It was just screenshots of the video.
Yeah.
You had to get lucky to have a thumbnail that would have a
Usable section or something you wanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like an eye-catching, eye-grabbing thumbnail of some guy's mouth open with his hands behind his back, and he's like,
Yeah.
like how they all pose with that like nowadays.
Oh yeah.
It's like, look at this genuine shock I have for this not so rare microtransaction I bought.
Yeah, exactly.
You sound genuinely shocked right now.
Yes.
So where do you guys feel like YouTube's going? Can you guys see it in the foreseeable future? Do you see it lasting? Do you see it fizzling out, kind of like MySpace? Or
I can foresee an actual legitimate competitor to YouTube rising with Twitch, because Twitch has been sort of branching off from not only just having like people live streaming like video game content. They've added like IRL, they've added cooking, they've added like crafts, like
so you
stuff
think Twitch
like that.
is? Are you in the Twitch camp?
I'm on the Twitch camp, and I think that like Twitch is gonna slowly progress with like Amazon money backing it to like actually having like actual video uploads. Like they offer that now, but people don't really take advantage of it. They're probably gonna turn that into like a major feature of Twitch, and then that'll actually finally be someone who can rival YouTube. Because right now YouTube kind of has a monopoly. Like, where are you gonna upload your videos on? Are you gonna go to Vimeo? No, you're gonna upload it on YouTube.
Vimeo.
Like that's what you got. So you have to deal with Google and you have to deal with YouTube if you want to put your content out there.
Yeah.
And have anyone really see it.
You want to do SoundCloud?
SoundCloud rappers?
Ooh.
No, I'm being like legit. We could upload this stuff to SoundCloud too.
Yeah. I mean, this was originally going to be a YouTube thing, but yeah, we could do SoundCloud.
It would be like I mean, it'll be just our show in general, and episodes.
Little podcast.
Yeah, that could work.
I'm down for that. What do you guys think about ad revenue, monetization? Do you think that's a kind of a?
I think like content, like companies, you know how companies can do like content claims on videos, be like, okay, this features our product or something we have copyrighted. We assume all the ad revenue from videos.
Yeah.
I think stuff like that. It's a little crazy. Like I know Nintendo really goes apeshit after.
Oh yeah, Nintendo. I don't think they understand like how the internet works yet, because they're kind of.
They're kind of behind the times.
Yeah.
They're strict with what they show and have people show.
Yeah.
You have to be like a actual member of like this Nintendo ad.
Yep.
thing.
You have to be cleared with them.
Yeah, and like.
Don't they get a
If-
certain amount of pay from like the?
Probably.
Isn't it like a
I mean,
complete ripoff?
Probably, yeah. But
I
if you
mean-
want to feature Nintendo content, you don't really have too much choice.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that, but. All right, so this is a big one. Cancer content creation. I mean, there's a ton of it.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I started actually seriously watching YouTube videos with PewDiePie. So
Okay, that's
I know
fair.
my way around cancer content
Yeah,
creation.
no, I mean 2011, 2012, I was big into PewDiePie. Not super big. I
He's-
wouldn't. But
I was pretty big in the PewDiePie.
yeah.
He's definitely changed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I go back and watch some of his stuff for how.
Doesn't he just like straight up shitpost now? Kind
Pretty
of?
much, yeah. Like he's gone from like shock and horror and I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like video game let's plays to just
Running around the streets of Britain
yes.
in whatever he comes up with, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically.
And he still has millions of subs, like millions of subscribers.
Yeah, I mean,
Even with all the controversy, like PewDiePie is still gigantically popular. It's because of like all the more or less like cancer
yeah.
he started out with.
I mean, that's the thing. He kind of like targets like I don't think he targets little kids anymore. Like I guess he thinks that like his demographic is like grown up and like we kind of have. So I think maybe he's like kind of targeting them.
It's
Maybe.
probably the same audience.
Yeah, like
Same audience,
I don't think.
different ages. 'cause
Yeah.
they grew up.
Yeah.
Like I haven't watched PewDiePie in a very long time.
Yeah.
But I feel like at the same time, like I could probably watch PewDiePie now and at least get some sort of entertainment out of it.
Yeah, that's understandable. But like, I don't know.
Did you know that he's about to be surpassed by another non-YouTube channel?
What is it like?
What?
It's some like Vivo for Indian music.
I hate. Okay.
Like it's a
Okay.
Let's not even go into Vivo because.
well, it's not
What, you-
Vivo,
what, you
but
like
it's
Vivo?
it's
Oh,
a
God.
music. It's like a music conglomeration thing.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, India's big, so.
Yeah, it's got
It's
got the people for it.
1 point something billion.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually-
are we at 2?
Probably.
Pretty
When
close.
this uploaded, it's probably 2. But
They get 300 million
yeah.
within the next couple days.
Yeah, no, but do you guys remember that big like drama surge in YouTube? What 2015, 2016? When like everyone was.
Why not
posting-
2018?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, no, like everyone was talking about drama, and it was drama this and drama that, and Leafy and H3 and
Weed. Well, no.
and what was his name? The gnome guy that we always like.
Killer meme star.
Yeah, Killer Meme Star. Oh God, Killer Meme Star. That was such a.
That's not his actual name.
Yeah,
but
Killer Keemstar, but yeah. I don't know what is he doing these days. Does anyone know?
I don't know. He's
Just memeing,
just
shit
I
posting.
don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I think everything's a shitpost at this point.
Yeah, but speaking of YouTube, gaming.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
It's huge on YouTube. Like half the YouTube videos exist.
Yeah.
They're
Are all
just gaming
video
now.
games.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start with this. Like, holy moly.
It's just such a big subset of YouTube. What is their
Minecraft Let's Plays.
Minecraft Let's Plays? That's some cancer content right there. Minecraft Let's Plays, and they're gigantic, and kids love them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, YouTube. There's always going to be a place in YouTube for games, but
Absolutely, yeah.
I think what Alan, were you the one that owned the first console, like out of all of us? Because didn't you own like a 64 or like a
Well,
SNES?
I don't own it. It's my brother's.
Yeah, but like you were like probably the first
but-
out of us to play.
Yeah, I was playing the 64
What, when you were like 4?
whenever I figured out how to
Pick it up.
pick it up.
You grew your third hand out to hold the controller.
Oh god, the
Yeah,
controller.
I never used the left prong. It's only the middle and the right one.
Yeah, that's
all
pretty
you
much
need.
how I did it.
Yeah, I mean, my first console was a Game Boy Advance,
Nice.
and then a GameCube. And the first game I ever played was I don't know if you guys know about it. It's kind of a shitty Frogger ripoff, but it's like Zapper. I think it's called Zapper One Wicked Cricket. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. No.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a shitty port. No one really paid attention to it, but yeah, it was the first game I ever had, and ever since then I kind of moved to PC, but I still play on like console, mainly because my friends play on console. But I like PC and I like console, but I think Jason and Alan are pretty firm in the console.
I mean, I can just never really afford a good quality gaming PC,
Yeah.
so I always stuck to consoles because consoles were easier and
They're
I guess
optimized for
optimized
games.
for gaming. Yeah, like I don't have to worry about sinking money into it every couple years. It's just when the new console comes out, then you sink the money in.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about these new parts came out and they're really really good.
I always kind of liked that though. Like you never had to upgrade. You never had to go out to the store and buy like the next Xbox. Like
Well, I
you just
guess you do now.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, that's true. But I mean, you just like, oh, I need a new graphics card, or I need a new upgrade my RAM or whatever. But
I mean, and that doesn't necessarily happen very often. Like if
Mhm,
you're
yeah.
optimizing your gaming computer rig, you're not doing that you're maybe doing that every 5 years, and you're not doing that like every other year or something like that. Like it's not as expensive, but at the same time it can be. And
Yeah.
It can be confusing.
yeah, that's understandable.
But consoles are easy.
Yeah.
I don't even touch the PC if it's not like an MMO
Yeah.
or Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like
Runes.
some of the
roller coaster tycoon. That's a good game actually.
It is actually a good game.
just like the generic early 2000s. I don't know why I said generic. It's not generic.
It's like strategy,
Uh,
isometric strategy.
Oh, I get what
just
you
a
mean.
bunch of like CD games from the early 2000s.
like early 2000s,
Like Arthur.
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 What like
There was like 3 different Arthur games.
what like the bear or whatever?
Yeah.
It's called?
You
Oh,
mean,
wow.
you mean like the meme?
Yeah, the meme, the fist meme.
Well, you can't see the meme, but you know which meme I mean.
Oh, they know what meme they're talking. about.
They know what the memes are.
Oh, they know what the meme's like. But
That's
yeah.
when I played Age of Empires was on that CD.
Oh, Age of Empires is such a good game.
The SimCity games.
SimCity's good too.
SimCity 2000 with the SimCity, the Streets of SimCity add-on.
Never heard of that.
Well, the Streets of SimCity, it let you like build a car with rocket launchers, like
Nice.
hoverboard and stuff. Like you can also customize it and like be like you can be a generic car or you can be like your sci-fi car or whatever you want to do. And you're traveling the streets of your imported SimCity.
Mm-hmm.
The soundtrack's really cool.
Oh wow, that does actually sound like.
But it's like
I might have
it was just really interesting because it's just you build a city. It's like, oh, here's this other side game add-on, whatever you want to call it, where you can drive in that city.
Yeah. Yeah, SimCity was good, but
Going back to the music of SimCity, the music of SimCity is fucking fantastic.
yeah, I never.
Like honestly, like it
I
is
don't
the
remember
perfect
anything
amount of like
particular.
ambiance, and like just like there's like you get like the jazzy feel of some of the songs, you get like the spooky feel of some of the songs. Like
Yeah.
it just really works for the game and what it is.
Yeah, see,
Like
I
they
don't,
really did a good job for that game's sound direction.
I don't remember which one I had. I don't know. I feel like Gandalf. I just have no memory of this place, but
It
I
was
don't know.
probably 2000 because that's supposed to be the best
yeah,
one.
I feel like it might have been.
I
I
definitely
feel
know
like it was
the
a
most
little
recent
later.
one. I definitely know the most recent one isn't the best one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
Oh
much.
yeah. All right, so let's address the big elephant in the room when it comes to gaming. At least in the past past year, I'd say. EA. Jason, Alan, how do you feel about EA?
It's shit.
It's shit.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I hate EA.
All right, I have a slightly different opinion. What about you, Alan?
I don't follow them. The
Yeah.
last thing I saw was their E3 conference this past June.
Battlefield 5.
Well, Battlefield 5 beta just either ended or is going on right now.
I forget.
I think it's. I don't.
But-
I haven't even been following it, so.
But I mean, like, they hyped up Anthem. I'll look at it.
Oh God, Anthem.
I don't know.
I don't plan on buying Anthem.
I don't have an answer on Anthem right now.
It ain't happening.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a no for me, Chief.
yeah. EA's like, they're kind of hopeless because they just keep stepping on their dick so much.
Weren't they voted like the worst company in America for like, a year
Multiple
or two?
times, yeah.
Was it multiple times?
Yeah, multiple times.
I wasn't sure if it was like 1 year or multiple years because I know they competed with Bank of America for that prestigious
Oh, wow.
title for a while.
Yeah, that's
It was impressive.
that's something. But
Belgium's investigating them again.
again,
Yeah, for the FIFA 19 boxes.
Yeah, aren't they trying to they're trying to contest that, aren't they?
probably.
Because Belgium ruled
don't
that loot boxes were considered gambling, and
But
they banned them.
Yeah.
In a way, it is.
It is. It technically.
It's
it really
it's
is
child gambling. I mean, let's be real.
So
like,
is arcades.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you're not dealing with like
True.
you're getting a game with like you're getting a chance at winning a game with arcades, but you're not.
Well, you're spending.
There's not really like a prize, like a physical prize for arcades. Like you're not like betting.
Well, it's you
Yeah.
get tickets.
Oh, you mean like that kind of? I thought you meant like a like.
I just
video
thought you meant-
game
yeah.
arcade.
Well,
I thought
like
you
you
meant
can
playing
get a.
Not like Chuck E. Cheese arcade.
Well, they do have consoles at these arcades sometimes. They're like always the top tier or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're getting like a $10 item, a $20 item, for $10 more. It's all based off of luck. It's like you want this stuffed.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Charmander.
If it's an actual game that requires skill, if you're good at it.
Well, here's
like
the
you're
thing.
you can game the system.
I
and earn
think
a
the
lot of
big
tickets.
difference is that this is like in your home. Like this is like everywhere. Like kids like are playing like not every kid went to the arcade. And like arcades were like whenever you go to the arcade it was like pretty scarce. Like compared to how many kids play video games now in their own home. Like this is like in your own home using your parents' credit card and like basically just spending as much as you want for no guaranteed chance of getting what you want.
No guaranteed chance of actually technically getting a prize.
Yeah, and that's why I can never do like microtransactions when it comes to affecting gameplay because you could be the best player on earth, but there's no more chance that you're gonna get what you need or want other than the worst player in the world.
Consider Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and their loot box setup, in which they added so many like weapons into the loot box system and so many melee weapons, but your chances of actually getting any of these weapons were so horribly small to getting like some random skin or like a dabbing or something like
The weed camo.
yeah, the weed camo.
Oh god.
And like there's
Yeah,
that is
that's
what
fair.
when people talk about bad microtransactions in games, that's what they're talking about. Because Black Ops 3 added like 50, 60 melee weapons that you can get from the loot boxes, but at the same time you can get repeats and all this. So it's not like you get one of those and okay, you don't have to worry about getting it again. It's out of the draw. Like you can potentially get that every single time if you're that unlucky, and you're just screwed.
But aren't technically melee weapons just cosmetics? Because isn't it all one hit kill?
Yes, I don't think it. No, wait, mate. For melee weapons in that game, yes, it is. But they are technically all cosmetic. But at the same time, having so many just ruins your chances of getting an actual weapon out of it.
Oh yes, no, I
Because
understand.
like the actual
they're-
guns, like there's so many of them because they are just a reskin and they're easier to make than weapons, and you can just put them in. That lowers your chances of getting something you want, like those guns.
Okay, yeah,
'Cause
no,
you
I
can't get
understand,
those
I
any
understand.
other way.
Yeah.
Like you can't just earn the guns through standard gameplay. Like you have to get lucky.
Yeah.
Which is the gambling aspect of it, and which is why Belgium's banning it.
Yeah. And I mean, if you thought EA was the big elephant in the room, forgot about the big one, the big one, Battle Royale. Jason's favorite game, huh?
I hate Fortnite.
Yeah, Jason's not a big fan of Battle Royale. Alan, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about your own personal thoughts, but also how do you feel about it industry-wide?
It is a very fun mode for me.
For you, okay.
Boy.
I mean, it is. It's
Yeah,
But-
fun is arbitrary.
I'm just surprised that it hasn't come around sooner.
Yeah.
It's a simple idea. You would have thought like people would have thought about this sooner.
Well, technical limitations. You can't have
Yes.
100 people.
Until recently,
And
yeah.
PS2, you know.
Yeah.
You could on PS3.
But,
I
like-
had that.
Yeah.
The Hunger
nice.
Games were huge. Or
Hunger-
still huge
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Why was no video game made during that time?
Why isn't there a Hunger Games movie tie-in video game?
Oh, God.
That's what you're really asking.
Why is there no Hunger Games? I would say Battle Royale, but it would just be Hunger Games, Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah, basically.
But I don't know how long it'll last. I don't want like too many out there.
You don't want to flood the market.
No, I don't want there to be so much.
Well, that's what you're getting.
Yeah, well, there's only gonna be like there's 2 current major ones, 3 when Blackout comes out.
Yeah.
And then 4 when Battlefield 5 comes out, because they have one too.
What? Do they really?
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
squads only, apparently. Allegedly,
But
it's
still,
squads only.
this is the issue with
Which-
flooding the market. Like, maybe Black Ops 4 and Battlefield 5 will make better, like, Battle Royale modes.
Well,
But
the
considering how both those franchises deal with, like, effort and, like, new things historically speaking, I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But the thing is, I think it's gonna cap out at that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Like, there's no way there's gonna be a 5th version that's as big as any of those.
Well, it's not going to be as big, but there's definitely going to be more versions. Like, there's going to be people out there making Battle Royale games for a while. It's just
Oh,
they
yeah.
missed the boat. I personally just think it's more of a fad. Like, I think it's going to go away a couple years.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably going to be a fad. I mean, people are going to have their fill. I mean, unless they innovate it, but I don't know how much you can innovate Battle Royale. I mean, it's just kind of a simple concept, so.
I mean, that's why people like it. Like, it's so simple that anyone can just do it. Anyone can drop in and win. Theoretically speaking. Like, you don't have to understand like any complicated mechanics. You don't have to do much. Just point, shoot, run, and hide, and don't die.
Yeah, don't die.
That's
basically.
simple. That's even simpler than Call of Duty, to a certain extent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. Microtransactions. We kind of went over that, but that's more like gambling. What about microtransactions as like a whole? Like,
It depends on how it goes. It can be brilliant.
oh yeah,
If you do it right.
yeah, I think
Like
Elaborate.
Fortnite. Fortnite has made $1 billion
oh
for being a free game.
okay. I thought you meant
For
like,
the- no,
for
the-
the consumer. I thought you
No,
meant okay.
the
yeah.
business aspect.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's fair. I was gonna say.
yeah. Yeah.
Fortnite is probably one of the best instances of
Yeah.
microtransactions I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Isn't League of Legends pretty good in that too? Like, isn't League of Legends is free? And they should make their money off of microtransactions,
Yes, it's
right?
Very
Isn't it all
similar.
just cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just cosmetics.
See, my thing with microtransactions is as long as they're just cosmetic things, or maybe
Yeah.
even unlocking something early, I'm okay with that.
I don't know about unlocking. Your
Okay, that's a case by case basis.
Yeah, definitely.
In my opinion, but all these microtransactions that are like, oh, here's this OP gun. Here, buy this. It's yours. Here, buy like 5,000 gems. Buy 5,000 whatever. It's just here. Or my favorite in the Ubisoft Assassin's Creed games, you can literally buy microtransactions that make it so you don't have to play as much of the game. Like, they do the side missions for you.
Oh, that's nauseating.
That's just the worst. I don't know why that exists. I don't know who's buying these. Like,
Yeah.
why would you spend $60 on a game and then spend $5 more to not play parts of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe for a sense of completion, but that just
Just
seems
complete
so-
the game.
Yeah, like you bought the game. You want to play as many missions that you can, or I've never played Assassin's Creed.
And
so
if
I
the
don't know.
content's that boring that you just want to spend money to skip over it, why are you even bothering? Just don't
Yeah.
do it.
It's just that
Just leave it alone.
like sense of completion, like oh, I beat this game. kind
But
of
you
thing.
didn't, because you spent
Yeah,
money.
yeah, exactly.
You spent money to have the game tell you you beat it.
Yeah,
That's different.
See, I didn't know about that. That's insane.
Oh.
It's bad. I think it wasn't on all the games. It was on mainly Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I think Assassin's Creed, partially in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and Assassin's, and Unity as well.
Okay.
Like, it's just those three that released pretty soon. Like, pretty not far apart from each other.
Right.
I don't know if Assassin's Creed Origins has any. I haven't looked into it at all, because I don't really care about that game.
Yeah.
Or that series, for that matter. That series peaked a while ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine.
There's some phone games that are arcade style, so it's based off of lives and everything.
Yeah.
You can completely run out of lives. It's like you get 3 lives, you lose them all.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, oh, you want an extra life if you watch an ad.
The Candy
okay.
Crush Saga.
Oh,
Remember when that was big?
Yeah.
yeah, that was. I don't
It's
know why
like-
like mobile gaming is even a thing. I don't understand it. It just makes me fucking nauseous. Just because they're all crap.
Pretty much, people just want to click the version on their phones, I guess.
Yeah. They want
It's
something like addicting.
It's a classic time killer, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
like, would you rather just search whatever on the internet, or would you, like, if you're like waiting for like a train or something, who knows?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, or I could just play an actual like Flash-esque game,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Do you guys remember Addicting Games?
Yes,
That was good. I like that.
that was some good shit. Did you ever go on E-Bombs World?
No.
No.
That's what I used for like my Flash games. I remember like, did you guys ever play Fishy?
That
Like,
doesn't
okay,
sound
sure,
familiar.
you're a little fish, then you eat like the slightly
yeah.
smaller fish, and then you get bigger and you
Yeah.
bigger and bigger, and fuck, you ate every fish in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do remember that. At least some variations of it, but yeah, Addicting Game. Newgrounds was good. Yeah.
Isn't there like a Ninja Kiwi or something?
I think that was like a producer, or like a
Yeah,
developer.
that
they
wasn't a
made
site.
they made Bloons Tower Defense.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. What happened today? The Nintendo Direct happened today. I don't know if you guys are into that, but Nintendo Direct happened.
We're recording this right after the Nintendo Direct on September 13th.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
It's hard to tell because unfortunately there was the earthquake in Hokkaido
Oh.
that caused the out of due respect for their home country, they decided to delay the Direct.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
So like, hearts out to them, but also it's like, due to that, there was like either contracts or leaks or whatever you want to call it, like developers releasing it due to like, oh, we gotta release it this day, type thing that caused like all these reveals to kind of be spoiled a week early, like Civ 6,
Right.
the Mega Man 11 stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and like the one Final Fantasy thing. But a lot of it was like recaps and known stuff. They're like, oh, Pokemon Let's Go, your character has all the HM moves, and they're now called like special moves or whatever.
Some special techniques, I think.
Yeah, so it's like that type of stuff for a bunch of games you already know. Like Super Mario Party, this list, oh, this is River Mode, we already revealed that. Damon Ex Machina, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll get it, but essentially that's like very similar to what came out at E3. So anyways, it's a lot of recaps. However, Luigi's Mansion 3, that's pretty cool.
That is actually really cool. I love Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Not so much the second one, but the
I never
first one
played
was
the second one.
amazing. The second one's on 3DS.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I don't think it's necessarily bad. It just doesn't keep
Just doesn't
to
live
the.
up to the hype.
It just doesn't keep to the spirit of the original as much as I would have liked.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they're two very different. Like I feel like if they were like, oh, this is a Luigi Mansion spin-off, it would still work.
That could have. Yeah, that could have worked better.
At first, I thought it was. I didn't know that was actually the second version, which does, in my opinion, that doesn't make sense to me, because you're going from console, handheld, console.
Right.
Well, I guess it's console / handheld now because it's the Switch.
Yeah.
But it's just weird to me to have a series go from console and handheld and actually have the handheld version be the second game and not like its own spin-off. Everyone was confused when they announced the original for the 3DS in like March or whatever.
Yeah, I
They're
remember
like,
that.
oh, this is weird, but now it makes like a ton of sense.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking that the reason they announced it was to sort of like generate hype for the third game and kind of test the waters. Like if you just note like how people reacted to the announcement, that'll give them a good idea of how people are going to announce or react to the announcement of the third game.
Yeah.
I mean, companies have been doing this recently all the time. Like Capcom, when they did those HD remasters of Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil Zero, that was to test the waters and how much people enjoyed the older style of Resident Evil gameplay versus the newer style that they had in 4, 5, and 6 because they were going to release Resident Evil 7, which is closer to the originals but in first person.
Okay.
Like that, it's testing the waters, and a lot of companies are doing it. Capcom's just really the most notable right now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Smash predictions?
Master Chief and Goku.
Master Chief Goku.
Well, I'm
Master Chief
surprised
Goku.
that Isabel's its own fighter.
Me too. I thought if there would be, because I know she's really popular with Animal Crossing, so I don't really know much about it, like Animal Crossing fans. But at the same time, I wouldn't think she'd be popular enough to be her own separate character.
I'm surprised Villager was popular enough to be his own character, let alone.
Well,
I mean, how many
Animal
Animal
Crossing's bigger than you think.
It's
Yeah.
isn't it like a lot bigger in Japan? I'm assuming.
Probably.
I don't know.
Everything with Nintendo's bigger in Japan,
It's-
basically.
Oh, not really. If you look at the sales breakdown, well, then again, you also have to look at population, but America outsells a lot of games than Japan. But Japan outsells in Splatoon 2.
Not surprised, but.
I'm not surprised there either. How many Animal Crossing games are there now?
Oh, I don't know.
I've only played the first one.
I don't play them.
There's a bunch, isn't there? Like there's.
Probably like. My guess would just be like 4 or 5, honestly.
I think there's more than 5. I don't.
Really? Oh my gosh.
You know what?
I do know Animal Crossing 2019 was very asked for.
Really?
Like, it's all over the place. Everyone wanted it. And obviously they listened and all that. It's like, oh, it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I kind of understand the allure to it, because it's not really like any other game. But, like, it's just not for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But not a lot of Nintendo's for me. Actually, basically none of Nintendo's for me, but...
Okay, there's 4 games that have been released so far.
Okay.
I was off. One for the N64.
Wait, there's one for the 64?
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
I thought the first one was GameCube.
Same.
No, the first one was for the N64. Then it was like enhanced for the GameCube.
Oh,
and then
gotcha.
the DS, the Wii, and then the 3DS, and then the new one. I guess so. That makes 5 now.
Okay.
Well, the 5th film wasn't released.
Oh.
Huh, I didn't know that, actually. All I know is that I put in Boba Fett in 2013, and he's still not there. so-
2015. The
2015.
Smash Ballot.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, a lot of these new characters are based off of that Smash Ballot.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because even after they did all the DLC fighters for Smash 4, there's still plenty of characters left over on that list.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Imagine how, like, many hoops they'd have to jump through if they wanted, like, a Star Wars character. Like, imagine how, like, the licensing
Well, it has
would
to
work
be a video game character original.
originally.
Not necessarily. Does it?
Yes.
I don't-
Sakurai said that. It's one of the requirements is they debuted in a video game.
Huh.
That's
so you
fair.
can't.
You can't have Star Wars, even though there's been plenty
Hey,
of
you can
Star
have,
Wars games on
Yeah.
You can have Han Solo rip off Kyle. What's his name?
Dash Rendar.
Dash
You
Rendar.
can have Dash
Yeah.
Rendar.
Yeah, there you go.
Shadow
Dash
the-
Rendar.
Shadows of the Empire technically kind of counts because that all came out at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right. Well.
that's the thing. I think Funimation, they're the company that actually handles like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. They have actually said something I think on Twitter, like being like something positive about maybe Goku appearing in Smash.
Oh wow.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was definitely like a positive like approach to it. So Goku is more likely than people think.
Huh.
Even though it's Goku. And you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play this new Smash anyway, just because I know Alan's gonna have it.
Oh, absolutely. This new Smash is gonna be amazing, dude.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
unless they completely balls it up, like everything
I
they've
doubt
announced so far, that just leads me to believe it's probably gonna be the best Smash yet.
yeah, Nintendo rarely fucks things up.
This is true. Like, they've put so much effort into actually making the game like more geared towards competitive players. Like they've actually acknowledged that people play Smash as a competitive fighting game, and it's not just a party game. Even though they've always wanted it to just be a party game,
Right.
when they put in options. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like you can play it as a party game. You never have to touch competitive, but you can play it as a competitive fighter if you want. And there's options to turn all of this off and on.
Yeah. Huh.
They're really trying with all this.
Yeah, I guess time will tell. But I guess we should probably wrap this up. It's been a good. What do you guys think? Has it been like a half an hour?
Probably a little more.
Probably a little more, yeah.
All right. Well, episode 1. Just stay tuned. We're probably gonna have an episode 2, episode 3. I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
Episode 5,000.
Episode 5,000. Yeah, parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, if you guys want, leave a comment and we'll an idea of what we should talk about, and we'll definitely talk about it in the next episode, or at least consider it. But yeah,
Just questions, comments, and concerns. Put them in the comments section.
motherfucking smash that like button. No, don't. I mean, yeah, do it if you want, but all right, cool. I think that wraps that up. All right, this is 3 guys in a bar.
Working title.
Working title. Working title. Working title.